What's up, Jim with Reverb.com, Summer NAMM 2016. I'm here at the Eastwood Airline booth. We're going to be talking about airline pedals with my buddy Sarah. What's up, Sarah?
That's right.
Yeah, man. So let's talk. You got two pedals here. Why don't we start with the one on the right?
Absolutely. So on the right we have the SFO. Really simple idea. Just simplified octave. So we have a lower and upper octave with a dry mix as well. Then on top we have your basic IC fuzz, super meaty, dial it back a little bit, it's more of a distortion, full tilt, definitely gets into the fuzz zone.
So two different octaves on it.
Yes, it has lower and upper. You can toggle them independently, so you can just use the fuzz or just use the octaves. We have a flip mode on the octave as well, and that allows you to determine if you want the octave to be fuzzy or not. So if you want to have, full distorted fuzz, but you want shimmering, clean octaves that kind of jump out of the mix, that's something that you can do. Otherwise, the octave is in the chain, so you get all the gnarly stuff that goes along with the fuzz octave. It's a digital octave, so it tracks really well. It's not, it's not a 60s vintagey, vibey, hippie fuzz octave. It's a very angular, high attack, more like a modern, digital, fast octave.
And that's interesting too, because Airline, you guys are kind of revitalizing the brand in a way, but you guys are updating it with, just in that way, it's a modern octave, but.
It kind of fits, it ties with the product. Obviously you can tell that it's got the same color set as the Airline guitar commonly used by Jack White. Obviously a digital octave component to that dude, and many other players these days.
This one on the left here, the TT, looks like a reverb and tremolo and a drive all in one, right?
Yeah, so what we wanted to do with that is kind of tell a story that ties back to the Airline amps. So we basically just grabbed a concept of a channel strip of an Airline amp. So in the drive section we have a really even-handed, simple response, not trying to reinvent the wheel, clean, clear, versatile drive that can obviously be used as a clean boost as well if you want to roll back the gain. When you move over to the tremolo side, you have your standard tremolo controls with the addition of a shape. And one of the cool things that we were able to do is the shape control does a sine wave, square wave, what doesn't, but we also took a waveform off of a vintage Airline amp and made that one of the options as well. So that amp has, closer to a sine wave, but it has a little hook in the end of it. So we were able to capture that, and it's kind of a hybrid of a sine and square, somewhere in between, but it's definitely its own thing. So we call that the A wave, and that's something that we feel is a fun thing for people that are actually familiar with the old amps.
So there's the sine wave. There's obviously the square wave. And then here's the A wave.
Many big companies have had a crack at doing pedals, and there's a lot of, dare I say, phoning it in. So we wanted to, make sure it was clear to everybody that if we're gonna do it, we're gonna dig in and do something that is a unique product that offers something that isn't just available everywhere.
Well, Sarah, thanks so much, brother. Always a pleasure to see you. You can find all this stuff on Reverb.com all day long. Check it out. See you next time. Thanks, brother.